Hey everyone, welcome to 5 Girls 5 Minutes. It's Monday, I'm Sarah, and there are some questions to answer this week, which is awesome. So Tara was talking about seasonal affective disorder, and she didn't really ask a question about it so much, but she was talking about it. And I don't really get seasonal affective disorder. Sometimes when it rains, I feel a little tired. I don't really feel sad or anything. It just makes me feel a little bit more tired because, like, it's darker. But my sister kind of has it. My sister, whenever it's rainy or whatever, she starts to get kind of grumpy or whatever. I think it's fairly natural because we're creatures of adapting and environments and yeah. So I think I can understand why people get it, but it just makes me a little bit more tired. I do prefer sunny days. But I don't really like hot days. I prefer days that are kind of on the coolish side. That's why I like autumn so much. And I like when it rains and it's cloudy and it looks like autumn. I don't want an autumn that doesn't look like autumn. So, yeah. How do I cheer up when I'm depressed? It does go into it, or it goes along with it. Usually when I'm upset about something, I try not to dwell. Sometimes it's a little hard. I try not to think about it so much. I distract myself with books or writing or looking at funny websites, role-playing writing. There's this one site that I always go to if I'm feeling kind of grumpy or whatever, or even if I'm just feeling extremely bored lately. I've been going on damnyouautocorrect.com. I think it's .com. It's really funny. It's hard to read them and not laugh out loud because they're just ridiculous. I love autocorrect. I kind of wish my phone had it just because I think it's so funny. I know it can be frustrating sometimes, but I also just think it's funny. As long as the person you're talking to knows that your phone could be doing that, I don't think it's a big deal. It's only if you're talking to your grandma and she has no concept of it that it would be weird. But yeah, anyway, going off topic. But yeah, I mostly just distract myself and read things and do other things so that I'm not dwelling, because dwelling doesn't help, doesn't get you anywhere. I just try to do other things rather than just sitting there feeling or being sad. Do I lose touch with people and find them again later? I've done that. I think that's part of why I like Facebook, is because if you kind of stop talking to somebody, you can find them on Facebook and start talking again. Or if you're like me and you're shy, you find them again and you just kind of stalk them. But I've pretty much just been using Facebook. There are some people on LiveJournal that I was friends with that I kind of see sometimes around the other communities, like the Beatles communities or Who communities and stuff like that. But I was never really big in the communities. I never really talked that much in them. I'm just not really a community. I like communities. I'm in them. I'm in the community. And I like following the posts and stuff, but I'm not a poster myself thing. I was pretty big into the Who, though. I did a lot of Who stuff. And I'm still friends with, Ryan, who was on this channel, is somebody I met through LiveJournal, the Who stuff. And Tally, I met Tally through, we did an office friend finder thing. And that's how we became friends. But we have a lot more in common than just the office, which is awesome. Sign language that Libby did. That was just freaking awesome. And I just wanted to comment on how cool the sign language is. I wish I could do some of that. I think it's really pretty and a useful thing to be able to do. And it kind of goes into my question, which is, what is one of your weaknesses? Because we're always talking about things that we're good at or the things that we want to be good at and stuff like that. But what's something that you're either not good at and you'll never be good at it no matter how much you try, or just a weakness of yours that you have? For me, it's I can't hear in this ear at all, and it's not really a weakness because I can hear in this ear pretty well. But when I'm in a place like at the Holocaust Museum, people always want to be on my right, and I can't hear them, so I spend a lot of my time just kind of going, oh, and it's one of those things where if I said, sorry, what, or I can't hear in this ear, it would all they'd say is, oh, sorry, and they wouldn't, I don't know, it's hard to explain, but sometimes in certain situations, letting somebody know you can't hear them the moment has passed or whatever, and then they don't want to repeat what they said anyway. So, but yeah, I have pretty good hearing, but I do end up missing a lot of things, so I consider it a weakness. And I wanted to also ask, did you watch the video of the lady getting the hearing implant so she could hear her voice for the first time? Because I cried and cried and cried, and I think you all should check that out, and maybe I can find it and link it, because it kind of relates. But anyway, I hope you're all having a great week, and I will see Tara tomorrow. And yes, I hope you're enjoying your October. Bye!